What's going on, Virgo? I hope all is well with you. It is a Leo season. Well, it'll be in about 2 days, but I wanted to start getting readings done because I was just in a really dope mood, and I'm like, why don't I just go ahead and do it now? I was gonna wait until we got into Leo season, but I guess maybe I could do another reading, and see how things are later on in the Leo season. But let's see what's going on with you. But make sure you say happy birthday to your Leo friends. Shout out Leo. It's their birthday. Want to show them some love. I just did their reading, so make sure you check that out. We get some cards out here for you, Virgo. What's going on with you? How you doing? What you been up to? Uh-oh. I don't know. Do somebody work in security? Somebody not following the rules? Somebody running into the law, dealing with the law? Okay. I don't know what's going on here, Virgo. Let's see. All right. So we got this tree energy here. Then we have the construction workers, the traffic light, which is a go. We got a police officer. Okay. And then we have the semi truck. So I feel like maybe you everything's a go, but maybe you're getting some pushback from someone. If this is a project you're working on, somebody could be trying to give you some pushback, but in reality, everything is good. Maybe they're telling you, oh no, the supervisor said you should do it a different way, but in reality, the supervisor okayed it. Somebody's like challenging somebody's authority here, trying to make things more difficult than they need to be, trying to drag shit out. But I feel like you're trying to be cool and maintain your composure. This is what I'm getting the energy of here. It could be a couple of people trying to work against you, trying to say you're not following the rules, you violated. Somebody may have I don't know, somebody might have got pulled, somebody's rig might have got pulled over. Okay, somebody's load. There may be something going on with that. Maybe they're not able to move forward because it doesn't meet regulation, or maybe they got pulled over and got a ticket because of some type of violation. So maybe you're talking to your union about it, trying to see what's good, what's up. Okay, this could be insurance too. You know, doing things the legal way, which would be going through some type of insurance, maybe insurancing the vehicle itself or whatever the load is on it. Like somebody doesn't know how to do this, they've never done it before, but the thing is they may just want to jump into it, but they may need to stop and figure out what the regulations are. Do a little research first before you hop into this. Somebody could be wanting to hop into trucking or construction, or even into the military or into the policing. You may want to do some research first, and maybe more than you can, willing to, give. May take a lot of time, effort. You may have a lot that you have to, carry with whatever this choice is that you may be making here, and you may not realize it. Let's see. Um, let's take a look at this forest card here. What is it that you may not know? Because this is telling me you might be green, as in you may not know what's going on. We have that clarified with the wine card. That's like a color. So, Virgo, let's see. What the hell is going on out there? Hold on, I heard somebody bump into something. Sorry, I wouldn't. My apologies. I wouldn't have gotten up, but I heard somebody bump into somebody's car. It sounded like it, but somebody was parking crazy. But at any rate, yeah, the wine energy here. We was looking what that was. So talks about being happy, pleasant, and social. So yeah, this is you being pretty cool about things. you know, it's like you're willing to, be a team player, participate. You know, you may like, hey, let's go out and have beers. Maybe you already did that with this person or with this. Maybe this is how you were. This is what you were looking for. This is the type of person you are. So maybe you want to be involved with the organization. Maybe there's a group that you may want to be involved with. But the thunder energy came out to clarify that. What is that thunder energy about the environment? So maybe you wanted to be a part of a group or organization, and maybe somebody is blocking in some way, shape, or form. Let me see. Thunder talks about warning, caution, alert. Yeah, so there's like a group that you have to be careful of. Okay, that could be the ones who make the rules, or maybe you're saying, hey, you're not following the rules. I'm gonna call such and such on you because you're violating the law. You're violating the rules. You're not following the rules. Tell me what's that go energy? That's what's hidden from you. Is that you were approved. So maybe they were trying to tell you you weren't with the waterfall energy or environment. Maybe they were just trying to get you emotional, get aroused out of you. Let me see what water would be. Waterfall talks about abundant, generous, and lavish. So they didn't want to allow you to share in the benefits to make more money. Okay, so somebody could be blocking your application. It could be just some people hating. It's a group of them. They in their own little group or whatever. Whoever they are, whatever, they on some bullshit. So you may have to, find out if what they're doing is legal. And so I feel like that's what you may be doing, or maybe you are like pulled over, and you're an FBI agent, and you get pulled over by a police officer who's talking to you reckless, that type of thing. Yeah, and then we got the sand energy, clarifying that. Now that don't have to be you, but this could be a situation that somebody's dealing with. Hmm. All right, so somebody's moved with the colors. Okay. Sand talks about slow, gradual, piecemeal. So it's like these people been messing with you over a period of time or extending your application out. Always, I don't know. It's like there's apprehension, and this has been going on for a long time. It could be in reference to you getting a trucking license or joining a particular union. Okay, we have sticker earrings clarifying the semi truck. That's about the past. Yeah, so this could be it could be something racial, okay? Unfortunately, but I gotta tell you what I see in the cards. But this talks about being curious, inquisitive, analytical. Like you know your facts, and you're trying to figure out, what the holdup is. What is the problem? Why are they giving you such a difficult time? That's for you, Virgo, or someone you know. That it could be an application process or a job. They're giving you a difficult time for whatever reason. It could be for you trying to get a promotion. You trying to get a particular type of license. Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you filling out the application. Them trying to treat you like you don't know what's going on. What's that wine energy again? But I feel like this is you, making sure you dot all your I's, you cross all your T's, you follow the rules, you follow the complaint, or you're following the rules, you're looking up the rules, you're getting information on it, you're paying a lawyer. Okay, so some of you could be a lawyer you gotta get. Um, Hold on. But with the wine, This is about happy, pleasant, and social. So some of you may know a lawyer, okay? Or this lawyer could be trying to play you. This lawyer could have tried to play you, or this accountant, whoever you're doing business with. This could be somebody you may have had a drink with, or you know what I mean? But it could be something going on behind the scenes. Or like I said, maybe you're trying to join this organization. So this could be you trying to go to the organization and have a drink with these people, you know, but you really don't know that they don't mess with you or your kind, like you're green about it. Or this is how they see you, or something like that. Yeah, here's the Queen of Wand energy in reverse here. Hmm. So there could be some woman who's involved who hmm. I don't know if this is a woman who works in the office. Like this could be like a construction team, and she could be like the secretary, or the one who takes the calls, or makes the appointments. This could be this is maybe you know you was talking to her and they don't like that. Maybe she's messing with somebody in this organization, and they not trying to hear all of that. Yeah, and somebody is like they want you. I guess they want you to give more, or to do something, or to show your prove your worth. Somebody could be trying to get initiated into something, or get voted into something. But there's some Queen of Wand energy in reverse here with the Thunder energy, who's you know warning someone, or who was a red flag to you, or is trying to warn you about these people, or maybe said something to you and she was nasty, like maybe she was trying to give you a warning. Because the Thunder energy is representing somebody giving a warning, cautioning somebody. But this could be somebody who's being nasty about it, being mean about it, being hateful and not saying anything, or you know maybe saying something real hateful or mean. She may have these people backing her, you know, and maybe they don't know how much money you have. So this could be, like I said, some type of discrimination in reference to somebody's money, or somebody getting some money. This is waterfall for Virgo. Somebody might have lied to you about the application process, or what was involved, or giving you the runaround. Some you could be asking to speak to management, and these people are lying to you, telling you they are the manager and they not. Yeah, with this moon energy here, it's like you don't know what the hell is going on. There's definitely some bullshit going on though with that moon energy for sure, and the waterfall energy. There's definitely some BS going on. A lot of it. Okay, like they think you know, somebody is trying to trick somebody. That's another thing I'm getting here. That Queen of Wands, like she a liar, like she on some bullshit. She could be luring somebody in. Like she could be telling this person, "Hey, come meet us at such and such bar," and you go meet her, and she up here with these dudes. Be careful the people you meet. Yeah, Sun energy in reverse. Some of y'all was in the Sundown town. That's what I'm picking up. Or you better be careful of driving through the Sundown town. If you travel, just know where you at. That's what I'm picking up for some of y'all here. No, that ain't everybody, but that's very clear to me here. That's one too many. Yeah, the King of Pentacle energy here. Yeah, this is somebody who could be trying to set you up to rob you, trying to take your load. You could be a truck driver, and you could be on a road. Be careful who you have drinks with, or who you sit down and have lunch with while you on the road. Who you pick up on the road. This person is affiliated with some, funny characters. All right, let me see. It's that sun. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacle energy in reverse. Yeah, they no good. It's that moon. Yeah, the Two of Wand energy in reverse. They ain't gonna. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to get past these people. They don't mean you no good. So you need to make sure you be careful where you traveling. That's for some of y'all. Yeah, this could be the police with the King of Pentacles. Be careful getting pulled over in this particular area if you drive a truck or if you just driving, period. Be careful who you pick up. Be careful who you go out and meet and have drinks with. It could be a setup. That's what I'm getting for some of y'all. For some of y'all, yeah, you could be a woman and you meeting a man who don't like who maybe looking for a woman in whatever type of cult or group they in. Like this is weird. So some of y'all just need to be careful out wherever you at. Going out to meet people to have drinks out in the middle of nowhere or just out there in the middle of nowhere, going to bars or clubs and places that you've not never been before. Especially if you are a trucker or driving, and that's how you get your money. This could also be about somebody trying to figure out what the rules and regulations are. Somebody could be hiring an attorney or an accountant, but this person could be lying about a contract. Somebody might have been, they may have looked at you like you're an asshole. You could be a woman. It could be, discriminating against you. But I do see that in here for some. But either way, it's not a good look. Be careful who you are around. Somebody may be trying to rob somebody, set somebody up. Be careful who you talk to, who you meet, who you decide to go out and meet and have drinks. You don't know where you at. Yeah, this person may, try to coerce you to come, be with them, maybe telling you that they don't feel appreciated. Maybe, I don't know if somebody's married with the King of Pentacles saying he don't feel appreciated and this woman is luring him in. I'll make you feel appreciated. She could have been sent by this group. Virgo, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, we have dishonesty. This is somebody who's not being honest with you. I told you somebody playing games here. Intimidated. It's because they intimidated by you. So for some of you, it could be that you are a person of color and you came on to a woman of a different race, and there's some people who don't like that. So they could be targeting you. She could be somebody who's setting you up to be targeted by a group. This could have been what happened. This could be a story you're working on or something you're watching on TV. So some of you, the person who's being targeted is married. So they trying to embarrass this person or extort him for money. You know, some of y'all need to be careful who y'all around and what y'all doing. Virgo energy. Or this could be a Virgo, setting somebody up, trying to figure something out. Take it how it resonate. Yeah, suffering in silence. So somebody is upset about something. Maybe this was somebody's plan and it didn't work because the King of Pentacles comes out. Somebody's still able to move on. Good. Scratch and sniff. Somebody's trying to figure out how somebody's still able to prevail. Mm-hmm. So somebody had a plan or a plot, like I said, and it looks like it didn't work because this person is upset. Or the plan was to make somebody suffer. Yeah, but it didn't work. It was stagnated. So yeah, this was some type of plan here. Yeah, it was shattered. Somebody's dream to do something dirty was shattered. But that's what they was trying to do. Somebody was trying to set somebody up, and you listen to your intuition, or you decided, yo, I'm not with that. This woman could have been trying to solicit you for sex. Maybe you went to a strip club and met this woman. I wouldn't mess with her. I'm not saying that all women that work at the strip club are an issue. I'm just saying this one is purposely setting somebody up. Do you? Yeah, Virgo energy. See, this is definitely somebody a Virgo. You could be dealing with someone who got a strong Aries placement, or maybe you do. Or this is someone who has, yeah, they got a strong Aries placement. But it could also be the desire between you two. Yeah, this is somebody who, doesn't do a lot of talking, but this is what they're thinking about. They can't stop thinking about it. Yeah, this is somebody who has a weird desire, you know, to stop you. Weird. Maybe somebody you broke up with, somebody mad they can't have you. That Queen of Wands could represent anybody that you may have stopped talking to or stopped dealing with, and they're upset about it because they was trying to play you with that green energy, trying to work you for some of y'all. And you could have been having sex with this person and they could have been, on some other shit. Yeah, and maybe you found out about it and you started and you ran away. That's for somebody, or you're about to, or this is your story. This could be the story you watching. Yeah, this person may be longing for you, or somebody could be experiencing, like, what do they call it, Stockholm syndrome? Is that what it is when you still desire to be with your attacker or your abuser? So somebody could be experiencing that. But this is definitely in reference to a masculine energy here. Somebody who's holding back their feet, not saying nothing. Somebody may have run away because somebody is not saying something. So it could be a communication issue here. Where's the swords? Ain't none. Okay, so this is just somebody's thoughts. Somebody feeling unappreciated. That could be why they left this person behind. Yeah, the relationship wasn't going nowhere with the stagnant energy. It was just sex with the Aries energy here. Somebody still think about it from time to time. Somebody may take action with the masculine energy, but they don't. They think about doing it. So somebody could be being aroused, or they could just be upset that whatever plan they had didn't work. That could have been what they was getting off on. This person weird. They are definitely obsessed with you, or this could be a Virgo obsessed with somebody. I don't know. Somebody plan didn't work. We got Virgo. Somebody was obsessed with y'all. Yeah, there's a chemistry with you and this person. You need to be careful with this person. They ain't no whatever this is. You was set up, or somebody was trying to put you in a position of lack. Somebody was trying to put somebody in a position of lack, make them vulnerable. Yeah, see, this was a test for someone. Yup, I can't make that up. Spiritual lesson test. So that's what I got for you. Excuse me, the candle. I gotta put this candle on, it's bugging me. But that's what I got for you, Virgo. Let me know what you think of the reading, if especially if it resonated with you or somebody you know. Somebody could be going through this. Maybe you have a friend who's not speaking about what's going on with them, and they got some things going on. This could be what's going on here. They're going through some changes. Could be breaking up. Relationship could be ending. Whether it's somebody who married and they was messing with somebody on the low. There was a lesson here. This was a fated connection. So yeah, because somebody didn't know that they was being targeted. It was green. Or like I said, that's the plan. That's what the plan was. But for most of y'all, this didn't work. All right. So just be aware of your surroundings and the people that you meet and going off with people and doing things with people. Be very careful. All right. So that's what I got for you guys, and I wish you the best. I'll see you in the next video later.